You guys, I'm going to try to make this clear to you one more time, and then I'm done with this whole subject. I've been beating this dead horse for a long time, and it just blows my mind that you're not figuring this out. The biggest thing all countries claim, even Ukraine, Russia, all countries claim they're a democracy. I guess. And I've been telling you for a long time your democracy is your enslavement. I'm going to give you the numbers this time and prove to you. Now, they claim a democracy is majority rule. We let you vote. You get to vote on it. So whatever the majority of the people want, we give to them. That's majority rule. That's the republic. That's a democratic republic, is what they tell you. Shit. Watch out. That's too much detail for you guys. You can't handle that shit. So let's just start here with America. Now, I got to tell you where this whole video come together again. I'm looking through short videos on YouTube and shit, and here's this Canadian guy. He wears a cowboy hat, and he looks like an American cowboy, but he's a Canadian. And he's saying shit. This is his statement. If Canadians knew what Canadians were doing to Canadians, Canadians wouldn't stand by and let Canadians get away with Canadians doing what Canadians were doing to Canadians. The only thing dumber that I've heard come out of Canadians was crying fits. One Canadian was saying how he was having crying fits because he saw the horses be aimed at the people, and the cops were riding the horses and they were being aimed at the people and the crowd, and he was having crying fits. That's how ignorant this shit is, folks. And there's a nerve I got. It's right above my asshole, and that's where this shit hits. Anyway, this same guy in this video, I've told him, I don't know how, he's fighting for his democracy. He wants his democracy back. He wants it. He's demanding it. They're all fighting. Canadians are fighting for their democracy. And I've told him more than once about his damn democracies. But we can't go with Canadian because I'm not a Canadian and I don't know what the numbers are, and I don't give a shit. Canadians can worry about Canadians, and if they're too stupid to figure out what the problem really is, they'll never fix it. So we're just going to go with America, my favorite subject. In America, democracy and all, claims that over 46% of the population of America that is of age, that is working, does not pay federal income taxes. 46% of those who should be paying federal income taxes do not pay federal income taxes. I'm one of those. Have been for 20 years. They got to prove income first and foremost. But anyway, I know you guys think you have income. But anyway, 46% of Americans do not pay federal income taxes. So I'll make the claim and feel pretty good about it. when I make the claim that at least 50% of the population doesn't even vote. Doesn't even vote. If 46% of them aren't paying, that are of the age to have to pay federal income taxes, and they're not paying federal income 46%, I can slap 4 more percent on there and call it 50% of the population does not vote. And I'm pretty sure that's a conservative number. So right off the top, you cut 340 million in half. That's 170 million. Boom. In America. The greatest democracy ever. You cut it in half. 170 million people vote. Now, out of that 170 million people that vote, 51% of that 170 million people that vote control the election. Are you keeping up with me, folks? Half the people don't even vote in this country. So that means half of the people do. So when there's an election and only half of the population votes, that means only 26% of the population controls the election. 26% of the population controls 74%. Do you guys not see this? Has the brainwashing been so deep that this just cannot set in for you? How many times I got to draw this picture out for you? To start with, we'll backtrack a little bit. Only 50% of the population of the United States participates in your two-party paradigm rigged elections. Only 51% of that 50% of the population that vote controls the election, which controls the entire population. Now, for those of you that don't understand what a democracy is, you can look it up on Google. And it says something similar to this. A pure democracy, the majority rules over the minority with no care of the minority. So that means in a pure democracy, in the United States, that 51% of the people that vote will rule over 49% of the people and half the population that don't vote. Are you keeping up with me? Am I moving too fast for you, folks? I'm just a fucking hillbilly. You gotta tell me how this is working for you. I'm trying to help. If 51% of those who vote control the other 49% of those who vote, is that majority rule? Or is it if 51% of the people that vote control 74% of the population, is that minority vote? Or minority vote wins? What? Look around, people. What does it look like has been happening 100% across the board for the last 2.5 going on 3 years now? Minority has been ruling. A very small, hand-picked bunch of motherfuckers have been ruling everything. That's no longer even a pure democracy. That's martial law. People, we've been telling you a small minority of people have been controlling the world. They're just proving it to you today. I'm going to recap this real quick again. 340 million Americans. Only 170 million Americans vote. 86 million Americans control everybody else. 86 million. Isn't that the numbers that Biden got? Something like that? 86 million votes? Most any president ever got? 86 million voters control a population of 340 million people or more. That is your demonocracy. It's not even a democracy anymore, folks. It's not even a democracy anymore. And they're proving it. God loves you, folks. A lot more than I do, but I still love you as well. And I'm getting tired of beating this dead horse, folks. I'm getting tired of beating this dead horse. If you can't see what they're chaining, what they're enslaving you with, how can you fight it? If you're fighting for it, how are you going to fight against it? How are you going to stop? I know you ain't going to stop this. I'm just trying to show you. I love you guys. I'm just trying to show you what is reality. Because it is. A small minority of people are controlling everything. The numbers prove that. God loves you. So do I. Till the next one.